How's it going, friends? It's the Violet Citizen here, and today we have CCL D-League. Actually, not any particular week. I am bringing you all of my season, which is half a season, because I took over for Shadow Mike, Shadow Beast 21, I think is his username. I'm all over the place, but I'm just gonna keep recording. So yeah, Mike was in the D-League. He wanted to drop out because he had some real life stuff going on. I took over. He had a pretty nice team. Obviously some memes and stuff. He had Serena, Bruxus and Whimsical, and I dropped them for Nidoking, Alon Muck and Volcarona. But otherwise the team, if you look at it, it looks pretty good. Like, he has Latias and Mew, kind of redundant, but both really good Pokemon, and I'm happy to have them both. Zapdos is fantastic. Beware can be pretty nice. Bishop is good if you're good at 50-50s, which I think I am, maybe. I don't know. Keldeo is amazing. Seismitoad is really useful. And Shinotic is a pretty nice meme to have on a team. So yeah, that's what Mike had. I think I took over on week 7. And on week 7 we played Leo, and Leo at the time, you might know him as 6 Feet Hacks, but Leo at the time was undefeated, and I was trying to break the whole undefeated kind of thing he had going on. So I brought the team, he brought the team. Basically what happened is that Reuniclus kind of runs over my team. And what I decided to bring for it, if we skip over to some relevant turns, it's, there you go, Reuniclus is in. And now I have my thingy thing going on, and I go for Toxic, and people would be like, why did you go for Toxic? It just doesn't really do anything. But I have the Gastro Acid as well, which makes it not overcoat or whatever the magic code thing that it has is, and now it's worn down, and I crit the Reuniclus as well, so it's pretty much revengeable by everything on my team. So fast forward, I make some good predictions. Leo plays really solidly as well, but the lack of Reuniclus coupled with a Hydreigon that is scarfed but not fast enough to outspeed my scarfed Nidoking is going to give me the game. So we start off pretty well. We beat the best team in the league, and then we move on to the next game, in which we played Tia Nightmare. And if you know Tia Nightmare, he wants to draft Dragonite, and I suppose Tapu Lele as well, and he likes to click DD and win. And that's what he tries to do right here. I tried to go for Ice Punch on this occasion for a bit. And then I'm like, okay, let's just try. Oh, I go for the Ice Punch again, as he roosted, I believe. And he keeps roosting, and Ice Punch isn't doing all that much. So I go for the Scald. I get a crit, I don't get the burn. My only chance of not getting swept by a Dragonite is just getting the Scald burn. And second Scald, no burn. That's fine. He goes for Outrage, takes me out, and then things happen. Blah, 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 blah. And then maybe my Spadef Mew with Psychic Seed thingy can maybe pull something off, because it also has the Scale Swap, which would be nice if I wasn't critted by Leaf Storm. So that's that's a thing that happens. So yeah, we lose this one, but it's fine. Then we have our game against Weird Owl Knight, which I must say, he's a fantastic guy. I've been chatting to him lately, and he's just really sound dude. Also a really good player. And I brought the team, he brought the team. This is kind of a playoff contention game, because I was trying to pull some wins back and get into the playoff race, although my team was 1 in 5 when, or 1 in 6, or when I arrived at the league. So it was going to be an uphill battle. Anyway, Kyurem is here, and it goes for Ice Beam, and it freezes my thing that doesn't have skull. So I go into another one, and he gets another one, and that will kind of do things to my team. So I have 2 frozen mons that cannot really do anything about it. So blah 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 things happening, and then I get para from the bounce from Yara as I'm trying to go for a Scald. I think that's what I'm trying to. Oh yeah, so I can thaw, I suppose, but bounce is going to get the para, which is pretty relevant, to be honest. Going to get Scald, no burn. He had the lump, so it wouldn't matter, but you know, still, I would like a burn maybe. And then it's a clean sweep. It's a 5-0. Good game, good game, good game. Next game, KMJ next. I think we won this one, but still, look at this, Flare Blitz with a burn. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have no idea what my set was, but I knew it was kind of a fodder at the moment. Oh, it was Rock Polish with Baton Pass, but you know, Mach Punch is going to do the do, and I'm not going to be able to Baton Pass into Nidoking and win straight away, but I do have the bird that does bird things, and I do have the amazing Disco Blob that is also going to do things. It takes 8% from a Shadow Ball, from reasonably offensive Azelf, so that's good. And we win this game, but we're pretty much out of the playoffs, so it's just memes now. Next game is against Rufus, aka Melginator, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but it looks cool, and you know, basically I see an SD-ing Necrozma, so I'm going for Spawn, right? I have the Strength up, but I'm thinking maybe Leech Seed would be more beneficial, so I go for the Leech Seed, I miss. Go for the Leech Seed again, I miss again. And Necrozma Psycho cuts me as I go for another Leech Seed, and I miss another Leech Seed, and it's just beautiful, it's amazing, it's fantastic. I think that I'm going to miss a Willow here. No, I'm missing a Willow at some point in the future, but it's just fine. It's fine. We're going to lose this game because Mew wouldn't get out of the way like Gladius wants to play, but still, Mew is there. Everything's there. Nidoking, Gladius, everything is just convoluted right here. And yeah. It's going to be game at some point, because I had the wrong berry on Volcaron as well, so yeah, that's a thing. Then we play Ellie, and I think this game was pretty hacksless, so you cannot really complain about it. There's a beautiful grass knot because I thought, and the Reflect type was also beautiful, so great plays by Ellie. And I think Haldio could have done things and stuff, but something happened, but yeah, Tidar kind of wins, so it's a 1-0. Last but not least, we have the game against Phantom. I love Phantom. And, you know, there's things and stuff happening. There's the beautiful camouflage Habanberry Zygarde on his side. Then there's the setup on Drampa, which I kind of allowed to happen because what I have there is a Mew that goes for Psycup, and now I can kind of revenge sweep, right? No, because he goes for Toxic, and then I go for the Psyshock on the thingy thing, then he goes on to Gardevoir, and he's Scarfed, and he goes for Memento. So this gets me to +4 attack, and my Psyshock isn't going to be able to KO the Kyurem. Kyurem is going to be able to KO me, but I have Draco Meteor and Steel Wing. Misty Terrain is irrelevant, like both moves kill if they connect. And what do you know, they don't connect, so that's another fantastic game. I think we went like 2 in 6 minus something. overall, great season, fantastic season. I highly recommend joining the D-League. It's loads of fun, lots of great people, competitive games as well. And yeah, thank you for watching. That was the video. Goodbye.